What is good, everybody? Man, it's your boy Jay in the building. We is back again with another one. All right, so I saw the scores or whatever, but I didn't watch no part of this game, man. I was with family all day. My mother came into town from North Carolina, so I had to attend to her, and plus we had went to my niece's birthday party. She turned 6. So I was there for most of the day. So I was with family, and I'm going to be with family today. But, I'm here early, man. So, look, I didn't watch no part of this game. So, yesterday, I was only checking scores. So, as I'm heading home, I watch a little bit of the Southern and Fairview game. So I asked the question what happened in these games today? So I saw the scores, and I'm like, okay, so Alabama State made it a respectable game or whatever. So I'm getting people flooding me in my DMs with the post game interviews, and I saw a headline say he ain't Sweat, I'm Sweat. I said, yo, what the hell happened? I'm seeing something that happened in the middle of the field with Coach Prime and Eddie Robinson. I said, yo, what the hell happened? So I had to come over here and find out exactly what happened. Because, I don't know about no press conference. I really only came here to watch the game and find out what they said. But I guess I got to find out what happened first before I even watch the game. So let's see what happened, man.
Hey guys, Tolly Carr, Montgomery, Alabama just wrapped up Alabama State's homecoming. A very salty finish to this game. Jackson State wins it 26-12. In the post-game handshake, there was a handshake.
Oh, whoa. Hold on.
Hey guys, Tolly Carr, Montgomery, Alabama just wrapped up Alabama State's homecoming. A very salty finish to this game. Jackson State wins it 26-12. In the post-game handshake, there was a handshake.
Why did you do that? Damn.
Coach Sanders from Jackson
State. Why did he do that?
For what we call the bro hug. Coach Eddie Robinson Jr.
Man, why did he do that, bro?
Not having any of it. He was very frustrated.
Yeah, he was mad.
With Coach
Boy,
Sanders.
He was salty. He lost.
After the game and had a laundry list.
He was mad. He lost, bro. Damn.
I guess
you that upset, bro?
Just I thought it was a lot of disrespect the whole week, and so you're not gonna be disrespectful the whole week in the media.
We stop. Wait, hold up. You said he was he was disrespected all week. Why? Because he felt disrespected that he was gonna play that he coming to y'all homecoming. Is that what you felt disrespected at? Because he said he gonna embrace the homecoming. Is that why you felt disrespected, sir? Cause that's kind of salty, bro. You mad because the cliche thing to say is that you are supposed to play the worst team possible for your homecoming. You don't necessarily pick the best team. So when you find out that Jackson State, the best team in your conference, is going to your homecoming, Jackson State is probably going to feel disrespected about that. So the fact that you are going to take offense to that because he takes offense to playing at your homecoming is silly as hell. It's mad silly, bro. That it just sounds like you're really covering up your true feelings that you just lost the game and you really wanted to beat them, bro. You can't do that, dog. That's crazy.
I thought it was a lot of disrespect the whole week, and so you're not gonna be disrespectful the whole week in the media.
And hold up, let me forget before we move on. Let me not forget this, fam. Did you not see what happened in the spring season? Did you not see what happened after the game? You don't think Jackson State remember that? You don't think they remember that happened the last time they played at Alabama State? You didn't. I know you wasn't there, but Coach Prime was. Coach Prime remember what happened last year during the spring season. So the fact that you're going to come to the press conference and take offense to what happened during the week is silly. It's mad silly, bro. You can't do that. You gotta just let it happen. You guys let it happen, dog.
Respect the whole week.
Come on, man.
So you're not gonna be disrespectful the whole week in the media. We didn't talk in the pregame. I was out there the whole time at the 50-yard line. He walked through our whole our whole huddle on our end zone and came a long way around to get to his side of the field in the pregame. Thought that wasn't classy at all. And so in the postgame, I'm not about to give you the Obama bro hug. I'm gonna shake your hand and I'm gonna go on. I'm gonna always be respectful and respect the game. You got the great guys.
Okay. Few things already that just popped out. So, you thought it was disrespected that he took the long way around the field? He went through your huddle? He went through your huddle. All right. So, what did y'all do afterwards? Because, so playing college football at that, when you playing a rival team or a team that you think is a rival or something that you, if you did something disrespectful to a year ago, if you see a coach, any player walking through your huddle before the pregame, you don't let them walk through your huddle. Don't let them walk through your huddle. You make them go around the field. Don't let them walk through your huddle. I mean, if that's how you really feel about it, and then for you to say that it was disrespectful that he took the long way, why does he have to embrace you before the game? Why does he have to embrace you before the game? Like who the hell are you? Who the hell are you for him to want to embrace you anyway? Why does that have to happen? Okay, y'all didn't talk during the week. He didn't embrace you before the game. Why does that have to happen every time? That doesn't happen every time. You don't know what the issue was. You don't know how late they were, because that's what happens the majority of the time. When a team is late getting to the field, they're probably not gonna go around and find the coach because they're trying to get their stuff in order. That's what happens when a team is kind of late getting to the field. That's what happens sometimes. So, you can't take offense to him not shaking you up or him going through your huddle. Y'all allow him to go through your huddle. If you didn't want him to go through your huddle, you should have pushed him out the way and made him go around the field. If that's how you felt. But, fam, you sound corny, dog.
I'm going to always be respectful and respect the game.
Oh, man.
You got the
that
great guys,
corny.
W.C. Gordon, Eddie G. Robinson, those guys, Reno Chasm. I'm living on the shows of the SWAC. He ain't SWAC. I'm SWAC. He ain't SWAC. So he's in the conference doing the great.
Wait a minute. He ain't SWAC. I'm SWAC. What makes you say that? Hold on. Let me take this off for a minute. What makes you say that you're SWAC and he's not? Matter of fact, what have you done that he hasn't done? Matter of fact, what you just got here this year. What makes you more SWAC than him? What makes him not SWAC? What has he done to make himself not SWAC? Because for all I know, just last year, he was speaking up for all the coaches that wouldn't speak for themselves. Whether it's about the money. Hold on. Matter of fact, who's the reason for all of their names on the back of their jerseys? Who's the only person that speaks out for these money games and the lack of funds that y'all get versus what everybody else get for facing the same exact teams? Who else speaks up about the attendance, whether how anybody feels about it? All he wants is a good showing, whether home or away. He speaks about most of the issues. He speaks about the bad contracts that these teams are in. What makes him not SWAC and you SWAC? What makes him less SWAC than you? What have you done? What have you said? You don't speak for none of the coaches in the SWAC. You don't speak for none of them. We don't hear you say anything controversial. We don't hear you speaking up. Because as far as I know, anytime Coach Prime speaks, everybody listens. Everybody's numbers goes up anytime somebody talks about Coach Prime. What makes him not swag? What makes him not swag? Because of the disrespect? Like, do you think that was the worst thing that could ever happen to any coach? Them not speaking for a week, them not embracing before the game, him walking through your huddle. Do you think that's the worst thing that could happen to a coach? You don't think two coaches fought before? In the middle of the field? You don't think that happened before? You sound silly, bro. That sounds crazy for you to come out and say something like that, because Coach Prime has done more for the SWAC probably in the last 5 years. Or I wouldn't say that. He speaks for the SWAC. Everybody listens when he speaks. Everybody listens. Good or bad or indifferent. Everybody listens when he speaks. You still got a lot of work to do, my boy. NFL player or not. NFL Hall of Famer or not. You still got a lot of work to do in this right. Your team is 3-3. You lost. Take your loss like a man. Just take your loss. Just take your loss, period, dog. And just humble yourself, man. That's crazy. He's swag. I'm swag. That's funny. That's funny.
No, I'm swag. He ain't swag.
That's funny.
So he's in the conference and doing a great job. Can't knock that. Got a great team. Son should be up for the Heisman Trophy win. I love Shedeur. Great player. I love what he's doing for the conference. Probably one of the best things we had since that Steve McNair when he was in there. Love all of that, but you're not going to come here and disrespect me and my team and my school and then want to bro hug me. Shake my hand and get the hell on. Period. You got the W. Great job. I hope he comes back next year. I pray he don't get a Power 5 job so we can play them next year in Jackson, and I pray they put us for their damn homecoming.
Let me be real honest with you, dog. Y'all may not even have the same defense next year. Some of them players in the secondary, Isaac Keenan, Scotty Jefferson, a few of the other linebackers, you may not even have them same players on your defense next year. So your team may not even be the same. Now, from what it looks like, your offense only scored 12 points. And we're going to get to that game too. But your team only scored 12 points. Your offense been struggling all year. And the fact that you don't think that Coach Prime's team is only getting better and better, and you want to play them for their homecoming. I mean, hey, I like the energy. But look. Now check this out. Now see, okay. So there's 3 type of ways. There's 4 ways to embrace a man. There's a handshake, there's a dap, there's a pound, and there's a hug. Right? So I know for me, most of the time when I'm going for the dap, there's normally a hug right behind it. The majority of the time for me. Normally if somebody's handshaking, there's no hug with it. You know what I'm saying? Or it's like a white boy hug, or like the church hug with it, if you're gonna give the handshake. Now, normally when 2 black coaches are dapping each other up, there's normally a hug that comes behind it. You going for the dap as if, or see what Coach Prime is thinking that, okay, y'all about to dap them up and y'all gonna hug and embrace afterwards. You go for the dap and then that's it, and you push him off. I'm like, well, if you didn't want him to embrace you, you should have just went for the handshake. For real. Should have went for the handshake and just either stay like this and just kept it moving. Or you should have just embraced him at all. That just shouldn't have happened. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that's silly for a coach for a first year coach to put himself in that situation to where you feel disrespected because of what Coach Prime said about your homecoming. Like, so what, bro? That's football. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's silly, bro. That's just mad silly for you to get upset about that. I just think it's mad silly. It's silly. It's silly, bro.
Coach, would you describe it as, were you just trying to pull away from his handshake there?
Yeah, it was just pulling
Yeah,
away.
he
I mean,
said-
we handshaked and that was it. I mean, it ain't no need for no embrace. You know, we ain't friends. He ain't never called me. I ain't never called him. Great player. Everybody wanted to be prime time as a little kid. All right, great player, all of that. Played against him, got tons of respect for the guy. Doing a great job as a coach, but you can't do all that stuff all week. And then you come back, put your backup quarterback, and you want to run a hitch and go to try to put more points on the board. Disrespect.
Oh, yo, are you really mad about that? Look, I've said before the game that it don't matter how up they are or what time of the game it is, they're gonna throw the ball. They've been doing it all year. They had to put up 60 against Gremlin and was still throwing the ball. They were up by what? They were up on Mississippi Valley State and was still throwing the ball. Like, you didn't see that they were doing this all. They've been doing it all year. You see how bad they beat FAMU and was still throwing the ball in the fourth quarter? Matter of fact, you know how bad Coach FAMU lost? Coach Simmons lost, and he still embraced Coach Prime after the game? Your team didn't get blown out. Y'all lost by 2 touchdowns. It looks like y'all team played very well. The defense did well enough to win the game. Y'all held them to the season high, or to 20 points lower than the average. You held them. Man, you know what I'm saying? Y'all did a good job. So the fact that you turn around and you get mad about him throwing the ball, or you get mad, you go off, it makes it seem like y'all lost worse than what you really did. Like, this right here, it makes it seem like y'all lost by like 30 or 40. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I had y'all losing by more than 30. And I was wrong about that because y'all defense really came into play. But the fact that you mad that he's still throwing the ball, he's been doing it all year. Have you not been watching film? Have you not been watching? I mean, apparently y'all haven't been watching the games, apparently, because y'all had your own games to worry about. But yeah, he's been doing it all year long. He's been throwing the ball in the fourth quarter, even when they're up by 30 or 40. He's been throwing the ball. And I've said, when you have a team who's up by 40 and they're still throwing the ball, they don't respect your defense. So what you got to do is you got to go and blitz and you got to hit somebody in the mouth. That's how you prevent that. And who knows, bro? You probably had you were probably about to blitz. Like, you was probably blitzing because you knew they was running. That's probably why he threw the ball. Like, it's still football at the end of the day, bro. Like, you need to stop playing. That's crazy.
26-12, 40 seconds left. We had no timeouts. Take a damn knee. We want to try to run a hitch and go. So we started blitzing. We're going to knock him out the game too. So that's how we got to play it. I mean, it ain't no quarters given. So you want to do that, don't come with me and try to bro hug me like we friends. We ain't friends. You didn't shake my hand before the game. Why you shaking my hand after the game?
Coach Sanders came into the media
Damn,
room
dog,
after Coach Robinson
that's
left.
a lot of salt,
the media
bro.
did not have
I wish
to
I had some
explain
salt,
to him
bro.
what Coach Robinson
Throw in
said.
your face, bro.
Coach
You
Sanders
salty
heard it
man.
all,
You salty,
and he
dog.
responded.
You salty,
I walked
dog.
up to-
You salty, dog.
My
You
exact words was, "Hey man, you had him ready to play.
out of here.
Good game."
Man.
And
That's
shook
crazy.
hands and tried to embrace, and he pushed off. That was it.
Do you think that there were any reasons for him doing that?
I don't know. It could be a plethora of things. I think he thought he was going to get a win. I don't know why he would have thought that. I did hear his interview where he said that I came out and ran around the field. All of the people that have been with me for years, even playing in the NFL, I always come out the locker room and run around the field. That's my tradition. That's what I do. That wasn't nothing personal to invoke any riotous act against them. That's not who I am. That's not what I stand for. That's not what I'm about. Second, he also said I didn't come to greet him in the center of the field. I don't know if you understand. We got here very late.
Okay,
So that
I forget that's what it
our
was.
whole process of preparation. So now we were in like, let's go get it. And I'm not one to go find the coach. Coach Dancy is one of my dudes. I don't recall going to greet Coach Dancy the last time we played at home against Mississippi Valley, and that is my dog. So I don't know what he was thinking that I was going to be. And then I heard him also spew out comments about what did I say leading up to the week. I think I was a darn good salesman leading up to the week. Did we sell?
Hey, you're damn right he was a good salesman. He sold the hell out of that. Y'all team was sold out. And from what I saw, the last 5 homecomings before this one, you had 15 or 16,000. 17 at the most. This one was sold out. Why? Because Coach Prime said something. Coach Prime felt disrespected him playing your homecoming. Yo, so yeah. He damn near sold the game out, man. Like, he helped y'all sell it out. Thank that man. Alabama State. Head coach, who sports director, anybody, athletic director, anybody that had a hand in making the schedule, thank that man. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy in here, man. What are we talking about?
What did I say?
What are we talking about,
leading
bro?
up to
Stop
the week?
playing.
I think I was
Stop
a darn good
playing.
salesman leading up to the week. Did we sell the game out?
Well,
Did we sell the game out? Yes or no? Had they ever been sold out here?
Damn.
So I thought I did my
Damn.
job. I thought I should be applauded.
Damn.
Really, you got to understand. We put
Damn.
a backup quarterback in, and that kid works his butt off, and they're blitzing. You got 9 in the box, and they're coming. So I got a running back that just got in the game. He's cold, and they got 9 in the box, and they're coming. So don't I want to protect my players as well? And what about the countless number of timeouts that you just called? Tell me something as a coach. So when the other team is trying to score on you, you don't supposed to try to score on them?
When it comes down to it, the one thing that Coach Sanders
That's what I'm
says
thinking.
disturbed him maybe the most was the thought, the words that he is not of the SWAC. Coach Sanders, Tyler Carr.
That
game day.
That's crazy.
That's my man.
How you doing?
What's going on, boss?
Good. When a game kind of ends on a salty note like that, I know there's 2 things. There's the competitiveness, but there's also the trying to uplift one another,
Salty,
raise
man,
the
my ass.
profile.
That's what I do every day.
Does an ending like this bother you? Do you want to see some sort of resolve around it?
No.
Because I heard the things he spoke. You got to. I listen very carefully when people are upset because usually what they say they mean it. I'm not one to come back the next day and gonna pick up the phone
Yup.
and gonna apologize and we straight.
Exactly.
No, not whatsoever. You meant that mess. And one of the comments that kind of disturbed me out of all the comments that I'm not swag.
How?
Who is? I got time today. Who is swag? If I ain't swag, who is swag? If I ain't swag, who is swag? If I ain't swag,
For real.
who is swag? Baby, who is? What more? I'm feeling good now. Yeah.
The post-game press conference ended on this. A reporter asked Coach Sanders, would this be some additional motivation? Seeing
Come on,
Alabama
man.
State
What we
later down the
talking
road
about?
in another
What we
season.
talking about, baby?
Here's what Coach Sanders had to say.
I don't need nobody to motivate me, dog. My mama working 2 jobs to make ends see each other was my motivation. You know, me being a great father, when one of my fathers was a drug addiction, a drug addict, and my other father was an alcoholic, that was my motivation. Seeing no one really come out of Fort Myers, Florida, that was my motivation. This? Oh, baby, you gotta get in line. I wake up motivated. I wake up trying to bless somebody, inspire somebody, encourage somebody, help somebody, motivate somebody, get somebody to the next level. And somebody had the audacity to sit up here and say what I ain't.
Hey.
Well, baby, I know what I am.
Yeah.
I am a whole lot of things that a lot of folks would like to be. Oh, Brian, preach. You better preach. I'm going there.
Thank you.
Yeah, hey, check this out, man. There's three types of people that's gonna tell you the truth. People that are drunk, children, and people that are upset. People that are mad. Those are the three types of people that's gonna tell you the truth always. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. So he knows how he felt. And we ain't gonna get no apology from him because he meant that thing. He meant that. So, damn, that was a lot, bro. I didn't realize all that happened, bro. That's crazy, man. But yo, I don't understand where that came. You know, like he upset, he's salty, he's salty, bro. Eddie Robinson is salty. Like why, bro? Take your loss, like, cause it makes you seem like you lost worse than what you really did. You just mad you lost. You mad you lost, bro. Just take your loss like a man, bro, and move on, dog. You know what I'm saying? Your team was 3-3. You got a young quarterback, still trying to, you know, he's a freshman quarterback. He's still trying to get them things in order, bro. Y'all have a good team. You have a good team over there, man. Just keep it going. You know, but boy. You supposed to embrace every coach every week. That's crazy. But yeah, we're definitely gonna see y'all at Jack. Matter of fact, I might want to go to that game. I think next year, that might be the game I want to go to. Jackson State's homecoming, and if Alabama State is on that schedule, ooh, I'm making plans for it. But yeah. That's good, man. So we're gonna get on with the game, man. But I want to watch the game now. But yeah, you can't do that, man.